because in this video, I'll teach you how to steal back time.
Why am I even wearing all this stuff? You're not even leaving your basement. Sorry, I don't know what to do with my hands because I usually hold the mic here. So we'll see what I do. But my name is Dave, and my goal is to become a serial entrepreneur. I already am one, I guess, because I have about 4 businesses, but I'm not really making any money. So I'm not very good at it. And this is my journey on becoming a successful businessman. 3 a.m. CEO. What's it about? Obviously, 3 a.m. I get up at 3 a.m. so that I can work on my business. You see, my business goes from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's the window that I have every single day to work on my business. Why do I choose that early? Well, I know that after a long day of working or spending time with my family or anything else, everything else that I have to do throughout the day, I have 3 boys, putting them to bed. By the time I go to bed, my brain is fried. I can't think creatively. And I read a book a while ago, about a year ago, a little over a year ago. I don't know, doesn't matter. But it's all about the 5 a.m. club. 5 a.m. club was trying to get into a routine, get into habits. They had a 15-15-15 model. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but something about that where you have 15 minutes of exercise, 15 minutes of meditation, and 15 minutes of deep mindful focus. And I realized that wasn't good enough for me. I tried getting up at 5 a.m. for a little bit, and I felt like I didn't have enough time because my family gets up at 6, and that's not good if you want to do your own personal thing. Having 1 hour, I feel like by the time I wake up and have my first cup of coffee, then I'm already out of time. But that's okay. So that's why I kept pushing it back and back and back until I got to 3 a.m. And that just seems to be the right thing. Having 3 hours every single morning to work on my own personal journey is, I guess, the best thing that I've done. The best routine that I've figured out so far. My priorities are the most important things in my life. I'm setting my priorities straight, and God first, my family second, work third, and my personal journey is fourth. And I want to make sure that I'm dedicating enough time and energy for those things first before I work on my hopes and dreams. My dream of obviously becoming an entrepreneur and being successful. And okay, I'll just say it. I want to be wealthy. I want to have a couple million in the bank, and not because I care about money, not because I care about items. I want money to support my family and to support God's will. What I'm really looking for is time freedom, to have the choice to volunteer all day. Or what I would love to do is have enough money to just find a random person throughout the day and say, hey, you want to go for lunch and tell me about your life and tell me about your story? And I'll tell you about God if you want to know about God. If you don't want to know about God, that's fine too. That's what my hopes and dreams are. That's what my aspirations are. That's why I want to be successful. That's the only reason why I want wealth. Dangers, my limitations, what I'm working with. I have MBD and ADHD and eating disorder, and now you know too much about me, and you're going to know a lot about me because I'm an honest open book, and that's what my videos are about. So if you like that, subscribe. If you don't, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. So 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD. And then I realized that I didn't love where my life was going. I wanted to become something more. And so what I did was I sat myself down and said, what do I dislike about my life? And it was wasting time. I was playing games a lot, video games. I was playing on my phone a lot. I was on social media a lot. I was watching TV a lot. And I decided to cut that all out. So for like the last 2 years or so, I probably watched about 10 hours total of TV. So that's what really started this whole mission. I've always been into AI. So ever since you can subscribe and pay for ChatGPT, I was paying for ChatGPT. Now it's Claude because Claude's better. But now ChatGPT just became better as of like this week. I had this creative urge again, which made me start to build businesses. And I've always wanted to build businesses. I've always wanted to be a successful businessman. I've always wanted to be a serial entrepreneur. And I guess I technically am right now because I have 4 businesses under my name, but I'm not making any money off them, or not much. I think my one main business, well, I guess last year I sold a company with a business partner and made like $15,000, well, $10,000. And we made good money on that company, but I'm not good at business. Okay. So my other business, I think I just, my taxes, it was minus $2,000 or something like that. But that was mainly because I was using it for write-offs and not using it for getting clients or anything like that. So I wasn't putting any effort into it. And as you'll see with these videos, I keep coming up with excuses to try to make myself feel a little bit better. In all honesty, I suck at business. That's why I'm making these videos. I'm not making these videos as a journey of look how big of an expert I am with business. This is, hopefully you will keep me accountable. Hopefully I can encourage you and inspire you to get out and better yourself. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. This is my journey to reach success. And that's the goal of this channel. I have, as I mentioned, a few businesses on the go. And so the next videos will be talking about those businesses and how I'm developing them and how I'm moving in my 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. morning to actually make them success. But over this time period, especially this year, I've learned that I needed to do structure. Follow the Operation 3 a.m. CEO. See if I'm successful. Root for me, please. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you hated about this video, what you liked about this video, what you want to see more of. If you don't like my whole ranting and everything like that, I do better posts on my website, so you can follow my journey that way, 3amceo.com. Or my LinkedIn as well is a little or a lot more focused because people don't want to see my ADHD on LinkedIn. But it's still honest. It's still me not knowing what I'm doing to build towards hopefully the ultimate goal of becoming, I want to become wealthy so that I can bless so many people around me. So if you vibe with me, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you don't, I am sorry that you listened to me for this long, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. You are loved.